Hello YouTube. So today's video is why it's imperative that you analyze your situation. Hey bro, shut the fuck up sometimes. So what do I mean by this? You don't want to be the guy who's talking 24/7, not giving people the room to talk, because then you don't learn anything. You're going to learn the most when when the environment is silence, because human beings hate silence. They hate, like, they'll put on music, they'll scroll on their phone. Human beings can't sit in silence for too long. That shit destroys your mind. So they're gonna start talking, and the more you talk, the more likely you are to say some dumb shit or to spill secrets of yourself that people can use against you in future endeavors. Also, you don't want to be the guy who's too silent, because like I said, silence stirs. Like, human beings don't like silence. So how do you work with this? Well, for one, you always want to be the guy who's making jokes. You always want to be the dumb guy in the friend group. You want to be the dumbest guy in the friend group. Pretend to be the dumbest guy in the friend group. This way, people are not too suspicious of what you have going on, because evil eye is a real thing. People can look at what you're doing and can bring you down. And you will never succeed in anything if you're too silent and you start to stir suspicion. So yes, it's imperative that you're the dumbest guy in the group. You have to be the dumbest guy in the group. This is a way you can work work in front of people. The best prison is a prison with an open door. There's multiple examples of this. Like, for one, say, like these snacks right here, no sweet treat, but there are teams of people who work to get you addicted to these things. So you never get full from something like this, where you're always going to be craving more. You don't realize this, but you're a slave to this just because you can't put it down. Anything you're not able to walk away from as a man, or as any human being, anything you're not able to walk away from, you become a slave to that thing. Like, let me use the black community for an example. Did you know back during slavery times, they cut people's hair to brand them as slaves? So if your hair was cut, it was shown as a way to embarrass you and to show that you're a slave. But what do black mothers do nowadays? They cut their kids' hairs because it's so ingrained in their minds. They don't know, they think it's their free will. But this is something that's been beat into their heads over countless centuries. I think the best prison is a prison with an open door. Or that girl you can't leave. Yes, she drowns your head with sex. She drowns your head with compliments. She drowns your head with, like, cheap dopamine. Cheap dopamine. She drowns you with cheap dopamine, so you're never able to leave, even though you see that this person is not very good for you. These things you can't walk away from, or things you become a slave to. You need to have this mindset, detached from everything. That's how you're going to gain everything. Because at that point, that's when you achieve true freedom. You're not addicted to anything. You can drop anything. You can put anything down. Obviously, I still have my addictions, but I'm still fighting. That's the thing. I'm not just gonna sit there and get beat. I'm gonna fight back. That's how you need to live your life. You need to walk with this chip on your shoulder that you're always going to fight. Fight. You always want to fight back. Because as a human being, our time is limited. Like, if you really go into nihilism thinking that nothing matters, yes, nothing matters, but make something matter, like your principles. And my principle is I'm always going to fight back no matter what. No matter what life throws at me, I'm always going to fight back. I'm always swinging back. Like, these are things I'm telling you because I've experienced them. Like, the first part of the video, I did talk about analyzing your situation, being the dumbest guy in the friend group. So let me give you an example. My freshman year of high school, I've never touched a football in my life. But I understand that people will give me information based on being the quiet guy, being able to learn things while also being the dumbest guy in the friend group. So people who are able to get close enough to me aren't able to tell the people I'm trying to compete against that I'm actually smart. So I go through life being the dumbest guy, doing the dumbest shit, posting the dumbest clips, posting whatever I want in my story, while I'm grinding, learning from the people above me. Fast forward 2 to 3 years later, I break a school record, 400 yards in the game, walk off like nothing happens. People are like, oh, what the fuck? What just happened? Boom. Nobody expected that, but it just happened randomly. I knew it was always gonna happen because I played my role perfectly. Every single move in life, every single strike has to be calculated. Everything you do has to be calculated. You don't want to just throw stupid shots. You just don't want to be like swinging randomly. You want to make sure every shot connects. Every shot has a meaning. Everything you do in life has a meaning. So yeah, that's today's video. My cat's being a... My cat wants some love right now, so I'm gonna go, but peace. That's today's video. You wanna end the video? You wanna end the video? Here, end the video. End the video, end the video. End the video. He bit me. Whatever.